Yo, what is up, everybody? Rasco here. Some more short horror stories for you guys. This one is titled Short Horror Stories, written by Laurel Hope. Remember to use the links in the description below. Show love to her. Like, comment, and subscribe. The Legend of the Black-Eyed Children. I've been a fan of YouTube ever since I was so young. I was always obsessed with legends and make-believe. But out of all the legends that I've heard so far, the Boogeyman, the Candyman, Freddy, Jason, Bloody Mary, etc., those just never captured my attention. Like a story I saw on YouTube about the legends of the Black-Eyed Children. I didn't believe a word anyone said until I did my research. I captured a great location where all the reports the Black-Eyed Children had been spotted recently. I told my friend Rush all about it because he's too obsessed with all the fables, fantasy, and legends. And of course, he's down for a challenge. Alright, we leave by 8. Off to New York we go, to search for a legend that I don't think exists. I probably think people online make up shit like that to get noticed on social media. But what if it's real though? Suppose we die? Rush replied. Well, do you want to die? No, let's turn back then, yeah? No. The journey must go on. Besides, I want a selfie with it. Our flight arrived in New York at 1:54 p.m. Tired, confused, and bored. So do we go straight to Sydney right now, or? You can't be serious right now, Rush. We at least have to rent a motel or something. I'm tired, man. Plus, I have $5,000 to mess around with. Aren't motels for runaway couples and teen lovers? Oh, shush. Come on, man. Taxi's waiting. We took a cab straight to a motel in Sydney. But this motel looked rather desolate, rather empty and abandoned. It reminds me of one of the stories I've heard about an abandoned motel where there's frequent disturbances around. But we were both tired, so we both didn't really care. We both fell asleep together, with his hands around my hips, knocked out, deep sleep. For some reason, I find this so hard to fall asleep. I shut my eyes, and I keep smelling, in horrific order, coming straight around the bathroom. I didn't want to risk getting up. Then, there was a wild dog ready to attack, and I didn't have a weapon. I got to sleep either way. A couple hours in, we both heard a knock on the door. Cooks, get up. He got up and headed for the door to look at the people to see who it might be. Can I come in? Go away. I don't need cookies. Who is it, Rush? Some stupid kids want to sell cookies. They knocked a bit harder. Let us in. I started to get suspicious. and attempted to go look through the peephole when I noticed something strange. I noticed that they were children. There was a pretty tall, skinny-looking male, a girl looking like she was 7, and a baby boy looking like he was around 5. What was also weird was their clothing. Note, we're in August, and they're in heavy, cloaked, tattered sweaters and sweatpants, and no shoes, with very dark sunglasses. I got even more suspicious when I looked at their skin. They looked sunburnt and patchy, like they've been walking in the treacherous sun for days. The younger one realized I was peeping and said, "Can you let us in? I need to call my mommy. No one wants to buy our cupcakes." I froze, and I whispered, "Rush, come here for a sec. Look at what they're selling. Aren't they selling cookies? How come you said cupcakes?" They started to knock harder. "Let us in now. Let us in now." It took me a while to realize that they were not just regular children. But as soon as they took their glasses off, "Cook, no, Cook, don't look." He ran straight up at me. As I fainted in his arms, knocked out cold, I hear, "You son of a..." Just when I'm about to ask her out. Rush ran towards his suitcase and took out his AK-47 and his Eclipse sunglasses as they hung on the old tattered door. He opened the door and said, "Bitches, say hello to my little friend." He shot all 3 children straight in their eyes. As their eyes fell straight through their head, rolling down the old stairs, blood lingered down their faces as they fell in slow motion. Slid down the stairs with a they disappeared. A couple minutes later, Rush was just sitting over the corpse of Cook, hoping for her to wake up. As small tears glided down his face, he started to stagger, he could barely say. His tears turned into joy as he got down on his knees and eloped Cook with a tender hug, embracing with a tender kiss on the cheek, saying, "I miss you, girl." Now, ladies and gentlemen, the end of our story.